He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. McCaldy ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's
shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCaldy backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Hack Stevenson, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Travis Stevenson will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
So coming to the plate, Tony McCaldy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Buster Robinson, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0. Robinson, native of Washington, D.C. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 1 out, nobody on. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. The 3-2 one more time. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yu Na. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Ground ball to second, this could be 2. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Nathaniel Segovia.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nathaniel Segovia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's going.
The 1-0. Runners going. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
2-1 now. Count even at 2-2. Na at second with 2 down. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Keith Clark. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, man, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Into the box, Jermaine Albright. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Gould is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. His performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
1-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Skied into straightaway right. Richard is there, one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Casey Kane.
Coming to the plate now, Casey Kane, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield. And respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
To the plate now, Spud Wallace. As he'll take a look at ball one. In his career, Wallace is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch one-out double to bring one home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
At the plate now, J.J. Miles as he lifts it in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run, and this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. To third now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
At the plate, Clark Hike, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major, driven to right field and deep. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Mounties are out in front 3-0. Digging in, Bradley Williams. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Junior Richard stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. It bangs off the scoreboard and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Stepping in now, Antoine Lawton. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And there's out number 2.
Batting in, the third baseman, Ben Tillman.
At the plate, Ben Tillman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Into the box now, Chase Stern, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Jason Downing, grounded down the third baseline. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Hack Stevenson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Keith Clark, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And that's through into left, a base hit. Stevenson rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 3.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Jermaine Albright, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Albright hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
The count now at 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Casey Payne. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground is short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up. Trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Behind 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1.
Designated hitter, J.J.
To the plate now, J.J. Miles. A ball and no strikes. Miles is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Williams has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Now in the box, Clark Pike, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Canada leads it 5-1. Riding in once again, Tony McCaldy. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he lays off for ball 1. Right side, but it's well fouled. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, number 7.
So stepping in, Buster Robinson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
At the plate now, Yu Na, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Line drive to left. Clark is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Into the box, Giancarlo Florival. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Giancarlo Florival.
First pitch on its way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Digging in once again, Jason Downing. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
But he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be an over here. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hack Stevenson. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Keith Clark, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Jermaine Albright is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Digging in now, Nathaniel Segovia. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Lifted into center field. Stevenson is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 99.
Now at the plate, Bradley Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Ball inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
At the plate, Antoine Lawton, and a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. Throw to second, but he's in there as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now batting, third base.
Let's take another look at just the textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Ben Tillman, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. To short. The throw will go to third. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Chase Stern. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, hit to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Casey Kane. Strike one to start the at-bat. Tough day at the office in his debut here today. How worrisome is this start for you guys looking forward?
Well, it could be very worrisome because I think one of the keys to getting off to a good start as a young pitcher is having some success early on. Success breeds success.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Spud Wallace. 4-1. No outs, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really...
Carl Falvey will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. First pitch of the at-bat. J.J. Miles started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And now it'll be the catcher, Clark Pike. No balls and a strike to count. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Clorival. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 to count. As a look, now the pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jason Downing comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Count is 1-2 now. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But add on. Leading off the inning, Tony McCauley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as well.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Standing in, Buster Robinson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Next will be the designated hitter, Yu Na. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. As a look, now the pitch. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident in doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready now, Nathaniel Segovia. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
0-1 the count. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's quickly 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer. On to third, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box, Antoine Lawton as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Wallace will put this one away and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Hack Stevenson. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Heath Clark comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. This one's down to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
So now to the plate, Jermaine Albright, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker.
And now he has some trouble with it in center.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt. About that, D-Road. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 99, Bud Wallace.
First delivery to him on the way. Slurred in there, strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
2-2. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Carmen Torres enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Torres.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Ben Tillman.
Ben Tillman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drives it out to deep right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the catcher, Chase Stern.
At the plate now, Chase Stern. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. He's got it, and there's 1 away.
This is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really did have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Mercaldi. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. 1 out and a runner on third. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, number 7.
Stepping into the box, Buster Robinson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that's in there, 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, J.J. Miles. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Segovia is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 10.
So digging in now, Clark Pike. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's a ball.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
The pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
To the plate now, Giancarlo Florival. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ball 2.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. From the stretch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The bat, number 3, shortstop.
Tyrone Hicks comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching, Tyrone Hicks.
Jason Downing will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. First and second now, one man out. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And the payoff pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Hack Stevenson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 is a swing and a high pop-up. And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the 3rd out.
We join for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yu Na. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's too high.
Three and 0 now. Nathaniel Segovia will be next. Well, they let him swing away 3-0, but he can't catch up to the slider. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now at the plate, Nathaniel Segovia. First offering on its way. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Ball one.
Outside.
Luis Morales comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Morales.
The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 2-1 home. This one's down to third. Reined in. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The batter, number 99.
So striding forward now, Bradley Williams. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Junior Richard will be next. .30 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Keith Clark, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First offering on its way. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Now here it comes.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jermaine Albright will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jermaine.
At the plate, Jermaine Albright. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
No balls and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Digging in, Casey Hain. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the stretch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Spud Wallace will be next. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Spud Wallace. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ray Russell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Russell.
Leading off the inning, Junior Richard, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Junior Richard.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Antoine Lawton. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Ben Tillman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
2 out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Peter Hanrahan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed J.J. Miles. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 10.
Riding into the box, Clark Pike. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to get that one.
In now, Giancarlo Florival. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
Now batting, shortstop, Jason Downing.
To the plate now, Jason Downing, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Darrell Pickett enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Darrell Pickett.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to hit is the catcher, Chase Stern.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Pickett, a California native, actually. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone.
Number 4, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Mercaldi, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 0-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping into the box, Buster Robinson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that misses inside 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Takes this the other way to right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
At the plate now, Yu Na, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Nathaniel Segovia is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-1.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Mounties have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
8-5 tonight. The Mounties took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Travis Stevenson earns his first win of the season. Alan Gould was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Darrell Pickett earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the home team, 5 runs.